Hello and good morning. This is Spectre, Tesla Spectre. This time with something else, because a few days ago I had an issue, I thought, because every time I was traveling in traffic jams, stop and go, and only then, whenever I had the cruise control engaged, because that's so helpful, or autopilot, the problem was that whenever the car had to go or come to a stop, there was a strange sound, and it sounded like this. I'm recording now this sound. That sounds strange, right? So I went to the Tesla Center, and first they thought it was the kind of plastic cover under the hood in the front, which they had to take off to look at something with a dash cam. That's a different issue. And that it would not be completely fixed. And they opened it, and indeed, they just didn't press it everywhere, so it was slightly loose on one side. So we thought that was it, but we then also decided, let's go for a test ride. And during the test ride, this here happened. You heard that before? I'm still waiting for the next. Yeah, you hear? So you see, it was again not great. So it was the same issue actually, which means the plastic cover was not the problem. So they did some digging, and finally they figured out what it was, and I show you here. So folks, I show you now what the problem is, because I have constantly a noise now since one day when the autopilot engages the brakes, and we were not sure what it was. So this is actually the, what is it called?
Booster.
Yeah, the brake booster, right? So, and listen. Once more. Okay. And you see, this is factually the whole reason for it. So I thought I put this online because there might also be other people who are easily freaking out about their new Tesla and think, oh, goodness me, something is wrong with the brakes. There is nothing wrong with the brakes. It just looks that something is wrong, or more correctly, it sounds that something is wrong, but it's just factually a mechanical sound that is just made by this part of the cycle, braking cycle, when it automatically engages the brakes. So folks, you can relax, as I did. Factually now, I don't hear it normally. I just really have to listen to it to figure it out. So it's not a big issue. Still, I thought I share that with you. Maybe it is easing the mind of some of you. Doesn't mean that you cannot have a problem, so don't rely on me saying, oh, Uwe said that this is not a problem. I don't know what your car has, but if it is that this kind of slight sound, it might most likely be this. So at least if you look at it, you can ask your staff to check for this aspect, and then it might not be something else. So that's it for today. Small, short thing, but also showing you that, of course, if you are very concerned about your car, as I usually am, then these small things might matter. Have a good time and see you soon.